Welcome back once again, all of my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Today I have another very easy keto dessert recipe for you. Today I am going to show you how to make quick and easy keto chocolate peanut butter no-bake pie. This is so awesome. It's quick, it's easy, and you don't have to bake it. And don't worry, all of you who are allergic to nuts, I have nut-free options as always for you guys. So don't worry, you can still make this pie. And if you want a printable version of this recipe, you can check out my website at janet'sdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this recipe and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious, low-carb keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you could be notified every time I put out videos at least every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. So while you do all that, let's get cooking. Lightly grease the bottom and the sides of a 9-inch pie pan and set it aside for a minute. In a large mixing bowl, combine 149 grams or around 1 1/3 cup of coconut flour, 20 grams or around 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, 67 grams or around 1/3 cup of the granulated sweetener of your choice. I'm using granulated monk fruit sweetener. You can use whatever granulated sweetener you want. Do not adjust this more or less. You want this amount so that you can have the right amount of bulk in your crust. Add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Sift all the dry ingredients together until everything is fully combined and there are no lumps in the dry ingredients. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and a 1/2 cup of butter that's been melted and cooled. Stir everything all together until all the dry ingredients are moist. If you need to, use your fingers and massage the dry ingredients in because you want to make sure that every little piece of the dry ingredients are moist so that your crust will stick together. Pour the crust mixture into your prepared pie pan. Then use your fingers or the bottom of a cup and press the mixture evenly throughout the bottom and up the sides of the prepared pie pan. Once the crust is evenly pressed, place it in your freezer for at least 10 minutes before using it. While the crust is in the freezer, we're going to start making our filling. So for the filling, place a 1/2 cup of softened room temperature butter into a mixing bowl. You don't want this melted, but you do want it to be soft enough so that it can beat in smoothly. Add 384 grams or around 1 1/2 cups of creamy peanut butter. Make sure you check the ingredients on your peanut butter. You want to make sure that all that's in there is peanuts and oil, maybe possibly a little hint of a sweetener in there, but you don't want any other garbage to it. Just peanuts and oil is all you need for peanut butter. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Beat on low for 10 seconds or just until the peanut butter and the butter start combining together. Then increase the speed to medium-low and beat on medium-low for about 1 minute or until everything is fully combined and smooth. Now, if you're wanting this to be nut-free, you can use seed butter or cookie butter in place of the peanut butter. If you can't find a keto cookie butter, I'll leave a link in the description to my cookie butter. It takes less than 5 minutes to make. Once your peanut butter and butter are nice and smooth, scrape down the sides of the bowl and push the mixture to the center of the bowl. Turn your mixer onto low and gradually add 125 grams or around 1 cup of the powdered sweetener of your choice. I'm using powdered allulose monk fruit sweetener. You can use whatever powdered sweetener you want. Also, again, you do not want to adjust this. You want to keep it at the 125 grams. You need that for the right amount of bulk for the filling. Make sure you're just gradually adding in the powdered sweetener. You don't want it to chunk up on you. You want it to beat in smoothly. So add a little bit, let it beat in, then add a little bit more and let it beat in until all 125 grams have been added and are fully combined. If you need to, you can stop your mixer and scrape down the sides of the bowl as needed. Once the sweetener is fully added, then increase your speed to medium-low and beat on medium-low for about 30 seconds or so, or just until the filling is completely smooth and creamy. Once the filling is smooth, again, scrape down the sides of the bowl and push the mixture to the center of the bowl. Remove your crust from the freezer. Make sure that it has been in the freezer for at least 10 minutes. You want it to be nice and firm when you're putting the filling in there. Scoop your peanut butter mixture into the crust and use a spatula to spread it evenly throughout the crust. Make sure that you keep the top nice and smooth. Once the filling's been spread, place the pie back into your freezer and keep it in your freezer while we make the chocolate layer. For the chocolate layer, place 120 milliliters or around a half cup of heavy whipping cream into a small saucepan over medium-high heat. Then bring the cream to a rolling simmer. Make sure you keep an eye on your cream. It can go from a nice little rolling simmer to almost bubbling over your saucepan in just a matter of less than a minute. So make sure you're keeping an eye on it so it doesn't bubble up too much. While you're waiting for your cream to come to a rolling simmer, place 6 ounces or around 1 cup of Keto chocolate chips into a heat-safe bowl. Make sure the bowl is heat-safe. I'm using Lily's milk chocolate chips. You can use whatever Keto chocolate chip you want. Add 32 grams or around 2 tablespoons of creamy peanut butter. Then set that aside for just a minute. Once your cream mixture has come to a rolling simmer, remove it from the heat and carefully pour the heated cream over your chocolate peanut butter mixture. Make sure all of the chips and all of the peanut butter are completely covered with the hot cream. Make sure you do this carefully so you don't burn yourself. Then allow the mixture to sit for about 5 minutes or until your chips start melting. After 5 minutes, whisk the mixture all together until the chips are fully melted and the mixture is completely smooth. Make sure it is completely smooth. You don't want any little tiny pieces of chips that aren't melted. You want it nice and smooth. Remove your pie from the freezer, then carefully pour the chocolate mixture over the pie. Use a spatula to evenly spread the chocolate over your pie. And again, make sure you're keeping the top nice and smooth. Once the pie is completely covered with the chocolate layer, cover the pie loosely with some plastic wrap. Then place it in the refrigerator for at least 1 hour before serving. After at least 1 hour and the pie has firmed up, remove it from the refrigerator and cut it into your desired slice. All right, we are here with our yummy pie. Doesn't that look delicious? Ooh, my family is a huge chocolate peanut butter fan, so I can't wait to taste this. Looks yummy, smells yummy. Now the tasting, the best part of everything. There we go. Get it all together there. The top part is much firmer. Oh my gosh. That tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, I'm in heaven. That is so good. Oh my goodness. The top of it is like rock solid. Oh, well, I wouldn't say rock solid, but it's a hard solid on the top. And then the middle is really nice and creamy. Then you got that flaky crust on the bottom. Oh my gosh. That is so good. Delicious. If you do have any leftovers, cover it tightly and store it in the refrigerator for up to 1 week. Or you can slice it into individual slices, wrap each slice in plastic wrap and put it in a freezer-safe bag or a freezer-safe container, and you can freeze it for up to 1 month. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.